do you have a picture of a cat?
It's a chubby
I love me
cat.
some pussy. Gene, please scrub that sentence from my brain. Anyway.
Oh God. I mean, I do too, but sheesh, man. Sheesh, man. Iceman's powers are stupid. By Undead Humor. And as always, not gonna make the intro too long. The original's in the description below. And that being said, let's get it.
Professor, I have some wonderful news. You and Gene broke
Professor.
up.
Why would that be wonderful?
How about you come to my room later and I'll
That would
show
be
you.
amazing
You know
news for
this
me.
is harassment, right? Professor, why don't you do something?
Yeah, it's charismatic. It is
I don't like
charismatic.
keeping him around. Don't have to strain my neck as much when looking at him. To be short.
Do you think he was malnourished as a child?
Well, he did.
No,
grow up
because
in
he's
Canada.
short.
I wish I had different friends. Anyway, Professor, you still haven't guessed the news. I'm a telepath, Scott. I know that Bobby's here. Bobby's here. Hey, Iceman, how have you been? Cool as
Who
a
is
cucumber,
Bobby?
Wolfie.
Oh,
Been keeping it
Iceman.
frosty.
For the love of God, please tell me he doesn't speak in puns.
Been keeping it
Chill out,
frosty.
Gene. He's breaking the ice. Robert, get the hell out of my house.
Chill out,
Professor, he's
Gene.
not that annoying. It's like I'm skating
You know what? Valid crash out. Valid crash out. But I would have laughed for it.
on
Get 2
some
minutes.
pretty thin ice. I retract my previous statement. It's not the puns. It's his powers. They're stupid. What do you mean, Professor? I just shoot ice and free stuff. Not that big
Wait,
a
how
deal.
is his
You
power
literally
stupid?
defy physics. I would explain it to you if you weren't such a bad student. Hey, what's with the cold shoulder? Guys, just how many ice puns are
I'm
there?
a
I have
good
a feeling
student.
we're going to find out.
With the
Professor,
cold
tell me why
shoulder.
I make no sense. Try not to get brain freeze, Bobby. That was ice cold, baby.
Scott, stop encouraging
Oh.
him.
Very well. For
Ice
starters,
cold,
you
baby.
violate the conservation of energy. Creating ice means removing massive amounts of thermal energy.
What do you
Yet
mean?
you clearly aren't putting the heat anywhere. Hey, Professor, I make ice, not heat. I think you're getting a little mixed up. No, Robert, I'm not. Tell me, do you know how a refrigerator works? Of course I do. Keeps my food
Oh,
chilled
yeah.
and the vibes cooler. And you know how it does that? By extracting the heat from your food.
Oh, wait,
it
yeah.
pulls the heat out, carries it through a refrigerant
So where is
fluid,
the
then
heat
dumps
going?
it through the coils at the back. If you stand behind
Wait,
the
no,
fridge, you
that's
can
a good
feel
point. Where does the
that
heat
was
go?
inside your food. Do you often stand behind fridges?
So is he
Professor?
like a
Of course
black
not.
hole?
I
Is he
can't stand.
storing
But
the
point
heat?
remains, making
Is he
things
turning it
colder
into
involves
mass?
removing thermal energy. And so we return to my question. Where are you putting the heat, Bobby?
What do you mean? I just freeze things.
To freeze something, you need to extract heat. It involves a transfer of energy. And it's no small amount
Yeah,
either.
it's all
Freezing
science,
100
baby.
kilograms of water to make one of your ridiculous ice slides.
Okay, I am not the best at math, so forgive me if I cannot follow this equation. Because, God, look at that. It has as many letters as
Would require
numbers.
33 million joules. The calculation is a simple one, just the mass of your slide times water's latent heat diffusion. That's the amount of energy needed to convert a kilogram of water to ice. I've never seen the professor do this much math before.
He must be really angry.
33 megatoules
Nor
is
have
equivalent
I.
to 8
Nor
grams
have
of
I.
TNT. That's twice the energy in a tank shell. 2 tank
8
shells
grams
just to
of
make what,
TNT?
like 10 meters of an ice path, and you're constantly doing that. You
So
should be
wait, does that
burning
mean
and melting
Iceman is
everything
secretly
around you from the
Todoroki?
displaced heat.
Now you're thinking of Pyro. He's the one that melts things. I'm Iceman.
Robert, your ability to melt things is much
Oh,
more
Iceman.
versatile and powerful than Pyro's. I mean, sure, it's ironic since you're Iceman, but really a more accurate name for you would be Heat Transfer Man.
Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue.
Okay, but
Heat
he doesn't
Transfer
actually
Man.
melt things.
And
That's exactly my
Heat
point.
Transfer
He's breaking
Man.
the first law of thermodynamics.
Thermodo what?
The first law of thermodynamics.
Where are you
Energy
putting the
can't be
heat?
created or destroyed, only transferred or
I like this
transformed.
music.
It's just a fancy way of saying that energy can't magically appear or disappear. In equation form, it looks like this. Delta U equals Q minus W. Not more math. What kind of place is this? It's a school.
More
Logan.
math.
We live in a school.
They do actually live in a school, and his name is Professor X. You know what? This is completely valid to be happening right now when you think about it. This is completely valid to be happening. They're in a
Delta
school.
U means how much the energy inside something changes, like how hot or cold it gets. Q is the heat added to it, and W is the work it does, like moving something or pushing against pressure. Now, when Robert does
I
his
like this
silly
little
ice
beat.
beams, he pulls heat out of the air, so Q is negative, and he doesn't appear to do any work, so W is 0, which means the change in energy is just how much heat he pulls out. But then where does that energy go?
Well, can he just do what fridges do? I mean, we know that makes sense.
Hey, Gene, quick question. Is your refrigerator running?
Well, yes, of course.
That's because it uses
Yes.
electricity in a fridge.
Mm,
Work is done by the
electricity.
motor and compressor. The electrical energy going in and the thermal energy coming out all add up and are conserved.
He's so mean today.
But don't make her cry.
Like your opinion,
Don't
man.
make her
You
cry, you
freeze things.
bully.
And just how are you doing that?
That's just your
It's my
opinion,
mutant
man.
Power, duh.
No, what physical mechanism are you using to
But-
cool objects? Because none of them make sense.
What are the options?
Well, there's conduction, which is heat transfer
Oh,
through
what are the
direct
options?
contact. Convection, which is through a fluid such
Wait,
as
but
air
his would
or
be
water.
radiation.
And radiation, which is heat transfer via electromagnetic waves, mostly infrared. That's how the sun.
I didn't know convection was via air. Well, I guess it would be via air because there's water particles in the air. So I guess that makes sense. I always thought air, though, was more of a radiation thing. But I guess that only applies to the sun and celestial bodies. Or irradiated ones.
Professor, you sure said a lot of words there.
Oh, you really are my worst student. Fine. Here's a picture to explain it better. This is an infrared image of a cat showing different parts of its
That's a
emitting
cat.
heat.
Why do you have a picture of a cat?
It's a
I
chubby
love me
cat.
some pussy. Gene, please scrub that sentence from my brain. Anyway,
Oh,
the warmer
God. I mean, I do too, but sheesh, man. Sheesh, man. You
areas
just
are red,
sat
white,
down.
and yellow. The cooler areas are green and blue. And there are actually several heat mechanisms at play here. The face, eyes, and nose are mostly emitting heat via radiation. They appear hottest because there's no fur. The legs and paws are a mix of conduction and radiation. Those cute little paws are in direct contact with the ground, making conduction significant. The torso and back are well insulated. Any heat loss there is due to radiation, but it's heavily reduced.
Do you have one of a dog?
No, I don't bloody well have one of a dog.
Because I think I'd understand this better.
Wait,
with a
you should have
dog.
had one of a dog.
Mechanism do you use,
Yeah,
Bobby?
dogs
Because
are
conduction
better.
can't explain most of your attacks since its range is far too limited. Convection would require
Why are you
powerful
on the
cold air
ground?
currents, which you clearly aren't doing. And if you used radiation, we'd see side effects, like you should literally be glowing.
What about evaporation? Sweating always keeps me cool.
Excellent
Well,
point, Lou.
wait.
Summer's I'm smarter than you.
My honor! But evaporation removes heat via
My
vapor,
honor.
and he's freezing vapor instead, so it's actually the opposite effect.
You suck, Logan.
Damn you, science!
I don't know. I just use the water in the air.
Okay, that doesn't really answer my question, but let's move on to that. You know that air humidity is typically low, right?
Oh, there's enough water in it for me.
No, there really shouldn't be. 1
Whoa.
cubic meter of air only holds about 25 grams
Not where
of
I'm
water
from.
vapor.
Humidity
From a
is
100
typically
kilogram
high.
ice bridge, you'd need 4,000 cubic meters of air. That's a cube of air which is over 15 meters on each side, which needs to be dehumidified instantly.
That doesn't sound like very much.
Oh, it is very much, Bobby. In low humidity regions such as
It
deserts
is
or the
very
Arctic,
much, Bobby.
it's impossible.
That boy
You
ain't
can't
right.
freeze the air in the Arctic, but it's already cold. It should be easier, right?
It's surprising, I know, but cold air holds far less water vapor than warm air. It'd mostly be freezing nitrogen and oxygen, which raises an entirely new problem.
What do you mean?
Well, it doesn't really make sense how Bobby can target just water vapor, does it? Air is 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen. If he's emitting super cold blasts, why don't those gases condense as well?
You can't make ice from the oxygen, Professor. That's silly.
I'm not saying you'd make ice. I'm saying you should be liquefying the nitrogen and oxygen. Their freezing point is much lower than water's, hence
Isn't
why
that
you'd
more
likely
deadly?
liquefy them rather than freeze them.
What are you trying to say, Professor?
When Bobby freezes the air, you shouldn't be able to breathe. He should turn the oxygen from the atmosphere into
Oh,
a pool
Lord.
on the ground. He should create fog, extreme pressure changes, oxygen-rich explosions.
Explosions?
Liquid oxygen is a powerful oxidizer, far more concentrated than its gas form. It can dramatically accelerate combustion. But don't worry, because you'll probably suffocate before that happens, since, you know, all the oxygen is literally
Well, I
in a
mean,
pool
good.
on the ground.
I'm kind of getting the feeling you're not a fan of my powers,
Drink the
Professor.
It's not
oxygen.
me who's
Drink the
fan, it's the
oxygen.
universe. You defy entropy.
You should know that I don't know what that means.
Okay,
You
then let me
defy
ask you a
entropy.
question. If you hold a cup of hot coffee, do your hands get warmer?
You insult my honor with such a professor.
Why is he talking about honor so much?
He must have
Yes,
went
it
to
does.
Japan recently.
Logan, that was racially charged.
Nani?
Of course your hands
My
get warmer.
honor.
Why? The total energy
Nani?
between your hands
Ada,
and
ada.
the cup wouldn't change. Whether your hands warms the coffee or the coffee warms your hands, energy is conserved either way.
Well, because heat moves from hot to cold. That's just what it does.
Exactly, but changes in energy clearly aren't responsible for that direction, so it must be set by another property. A property we call entropy.
I still don't know what entropy is. Also, why was Wolverine speaking Japanese?
Entropy is a measure of disorder and randomness. It tells us how
Good
energy
question.
spreads out. The entropy of a
Both of
closed
them.
system remains constant, but for irreversible processes, it always increases. This is the second law of thermodynamics.
Irreversible processes? What do you mean?
Well, if I
The
drop
second
an egg
law.
onto the ground, for example, entropy has increased. The egg shatters, the shell cracks in a spiderweb of fractures. Yolk oozes out like delicious golden syrup.
He must really like eggs. Maybe it's because his
Golden
You'd be
syrup.
surprised if the shattered egg put itself together, wouldn't you? But it doesn't.
I mean, I
since
like
that would
eggs.
create order and thus decrease the entropy. That's why a change in entropy is sometimes called the arrow of time. There's no going backwards. It's an irreversible process.
And that explains explains why your hands get hot when holding coffee.
It does. The coffee is hot, so its molecules are moving fast. In a disordered fashion. Your hands are cooler, the molecules are slower. It's much more ordered. If heat transfers from the coffee to your hands, then the total entropy between your hands and the cup will rise. Therefore, the process is allowed.
Okay, but what does this have to do with my powers?
Robert, when you freeze
I
water,
was just
you
gonna
turn
ask that.
disordered water molecules into a highly ordered ice crystal. There is a decrease in entropy, which is fine if that decrease is compensated by an even larger increase elsewhere, such as dumping heat into the air. But as we already know, you don't
So he's
do
breaking
that.
the
You don't
universe.
warm your surroundings when using
He's
your
breaking
powers.
the
You are
universe,
therefore decreasing
literally.
entropy without increasing it elsewhere, which violates the second law of thermodynamics.
I'm sick of your laws, all right? I'm just a kid making whimsical ice slides.
Oh,
Just leave
yeah.
me alone, okay?
Yeah.
Bobby, let's try to keep a cool
Yeah,
head
leave me
here.
alone.
Dare
I
use
hate
a
your
damn ice
laws.
pun against me.
Okay, fine. Go and make your ice slides, Bobby.
Why did you say it like that?
Oh, no reason.
You have something
Mother?
against my ice slides?
No,
Mother?
of course not.
What do you have against my ice slides?
Your ice slides should collapse under their own weight.
God damn it!
Thermal stress is directly proportional to
They should
temperature
collapse
change.
under their
Your
own
attacks
weight.
often involve rapid cooling. Thermal stress is equal to the Young's modulus for ice times the coefficient of thermal expansion for ice times the temperature change in Kelvin. If you rapidly cool something from 0 degrees to minus 100,
I
there's
didn't get any
45
of that.
megapascals of internal stress due to thermal contraction. Ice's tensile strength is only 1 megapascal, so the stress exceeds what ice can handle by a factor of 45, meaning it should shatter immediately.
You're a jerk,
Okay.
Professor.
Your ice slides in bridges
So,
would crack before
he
you
can't
even
use his
step on them.
powers.
These are my powers, all right?
Your ice sculptures are often unsupported. Hundreds of kilograms of ice can't just hang in midair.
You can't just tell
Oh,
me
that's
this shouldn't
true.
work.
Your
And that's
bridges
true.
would need
And if
support
it falls,
every
it hit
1 to
like
2
a
meters to not
person.
snap under their own weight.
Do you want to just ship my dick off or something?
Also, you shouldn't be able to move that fast on ice. Newton's second law states that the acceleration of an object is directly proportional to the net
Well,
force
why can't
acting
you
on
move
it.
fast?
But when you're on your slides, there is no force. The best you could do is maintain your momentum once moving.
Well, there's still some friction, right?
Yes, but the friction on ice is too low for him to push himself off with. The only force that can help him is gravity, but for that, the slide would need to be sloped, and not all his slides are. Also, the drag force from the air would be much more than the maximal friction force he could generate on the ice.
You're full of shit, Professor.
Drag force equals 1/2 the
Wait,
drag
what?
coefficient times air density, area, and velocity squared.
You just had to make him whip out another equation.
If you're crouched, your cross-sectional area will be
Stop
around
whipping out
0.7
equations.
meters squared. Let's say your
Stop
velocity is
whipping
20
out
meters per second,
equations.
and the drag coefficient is 1. Air density is 1.2 kilograms per meters cubed at sea level, so the drag force will be equal to 168 newtons. Assuming you weigh 75 kilograms, then your deceleration is equal to
Anybody
2.24
getting
meters
any
per
of this?
second squared. At
I
your
don't
starting
get it.
speed of 20 meters per second, you'd come to a stop in under 9 seconds from just the air resistance.
I hate this school.
Also, that's an ideal
Oh,
case. In reality,
okay.
the friction from the ice would slow you down as well.
I hate you.
Would you like me to calculate that?
No, I've heard enough. I'm leaving
No,
and
please
never coming
don't.
back.
Come on,
Please don't.
Bobby, it's not all bad. With your powers, you are easily an Omega-level mutant. You're damn near the strongest X-Man there is.
Really?
Of course, your powers make you a planetary weapon. The oceans moderate Earth's temperature as water has a high
A
specific
weapon?
heat capacity. That's just a fancy way of
Wait.
saying it takes a lot of energy
You
to
don't
raise
have to
water's
be
temperature.
a
Oceans
weapon.
store most of Earth's heat. So do you know what would happen if you froze a large portion of it?
I could go ice skating?
No, my silly Bobby. You would trigger another ice age. If you just froze 1% of the global ocean volume, you'd remove hundreds of thousands times more
Wait,
energy than all
1%?
nuclear bombs ever detonated. You'd cause pressure changes in seabeds, tsunamis from
Lord.
ice shelf collapses, glacial earthquakes from thermal shifts.
Hey, that's kind of chill.
Indeed it is.
So he can
And
end the
excellent
world?
pun, if I dare say so.
Thanks, Professor.
But unfortunately, you'd be dead.
What? What?
Your own body
What do you
should
mean?
be dead.
What?
Bobby. Completely,
What?
irreversibly dead. And your ice form, your
What?
body is
Irreversibly
frozen. At
dead.
freezing temperatures, your
Just-
enzymes stop
what?
functioning entirely. Your
Oh no.
metabolism grinds to
Why? Oh, why? Stop. Oh my god, why? Whoa. This escalated very quickly.
Blood turns to sludge, then crystallizes, shredding your vessels from the inside out. Your nerves fall silent. Your muscles lock, paralyzed.
Oh,
Your
Lord.
lungs stop absorbing oxygen. Skin cells die in minutes, blacken and peel.
Oh god,
You
this
don't
is
even
haunting.
feel it. You're not a person.
Yeah, you don't
You're a
even feel
sculpture,
it.
Cold,
You're not a
hollow.
person.
Whatever's moving
Yeah, it's a
inside
sculpture.
that shell, it
Oh,
isn't
God.
life.
Oh my god.
It's
get
not
me
a
out of here.
soul? Life?
Well, there goes another one.
Oh,
Should we do
Lord.
with the body, Professor?
Throw it in the freezer along with the rest of them. That's what he would have wanted.
Say, Professor, since when did you know all that thermodynamic stuff?
I don't. I was just reading Beast's mind while explaining all that. Why else do you think I keep him around?
Oh, what? I mean, that makes
Jeez,
sense,
Professor, I
but
guess you could say
still.
you're pretty cool. No more ice puns.
Oh,
Logan.
God.
God.
No more ice puns.
Well, you can't hurt Logan with a gun. Well, alright. that went left really, really fast. Yeah. But the original's in the description below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And that being said, later, losers. KuroKumo out.